Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a whole bunch of other stuff too. I'm here today to do the general monthly reading for the month of February 2018 for the sign of Cancer, the crab. So let's get right into the shuffle. What's up for Cancer for February? Please bring forth any messages that are meant to be brought to Cancer's attention. This is a general monthly reading, which may or may not resonate with you in a personal way. Not this time around, maybe. And for some, it'll hit home. You want something that's going to hit home and resonate 100%, you need a personal reading. Private reading, I do offer that service. All the information is found down below in the Show More section. Everything you need to know. Okay. Cancer. I'm going to cut the deck. Pendulum, as this deck stands, are the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for the Cancer Tarot spread for the month of February 2018 for this general monthly reading. Could I give a little more of a definitive swing here? Come on, kick it. Kick it. There we go. There we go. All right, that's good. Thank you. All right, let's get right into it, Cancer. Let's face the firing squad. Very first card, your overall energy. All right, Chariot. There's movement. Finally, seeing some action, Cancer. All the things that have held you up, any delays that have been going on, that's what's going on here. For the whole month, that's your overall energy. Ooh. 3 of Swords in your finances and your wealth. And wealth, I like to say as well, doesn't mean just financially. It means wealth in all areas of your life. You got the 3 of Swords, it's heartache. Of course, Cancer's got to have something in there to keep everything real. Oh, that pisses me off. Really. Family, home, hearth, love, the most intimate and personal part of your life. You got the card of Judgment, and there's some self-reflecting going on. Didn't I do the right thing? Okay, so your challenges for the month, isn't that something? See, Judgment, what it stands for, self-reflection. And now we've got the 6 of Cups. It's like having the same card 2 times in a row, back to back. Reflection again. What's going on there, do you suppose? Your message from Spirit. Wonderful. Knight of Pentacles. Loyalty. Loyalty. All right, Cancer, let's get right into it here. Gonna need the big guns. All right, the Chariot movement. This is you, Cancer, by the way. The Chariot is representative of Cancer. So, wow. Just hearing this is a powerful reading. Going to be some really hot, powerful messages in here for somebody. So, when this card shows up, because it's all about movement, there's no stagnation. That's gone now. There's no more standing still. There's no more waiting period. There's no more grace time. Now's the time to move. Universe says conditions are perfect. You're in the right place to make movement occur in your life in many different ways. We're not talking about packing up and moving house. We're talking about different areas of your life. Love life, health, wealth. All areas of your life are about to take this shift in movement ahead, not behind. Be forewarned, though, this card is not a card of emotional sensitivity. This is a card of high, fast, forward, hard moving energy. Emotions have nothing to do with it, but emotions could get damaged while you're making that move forward, Cancer. You could be stepping on some toes. You got to mind your ego. Don't let your ego get in the way of the target, your target that you see, the goal that you see that you want to reach. You know it's coming, but don't be so rambunctious. Don't be so self-centered. Leave room for other people. Don't offend people on the way. It could really impede your progress if you start offending people. There's just this air of being blinded by your own excitement and not being considerate of others around you. You can't do that, okay? Keep your ego in check in order to keep that show on the road, whatever that is for you. This is time for serious progress. Travel is favored, as well as our literal moves. And it could be connected to work as well. If you're moving, it could be a job transfer, or a new company altogether. All aspects of life are going to move forward. Balance will be needed, so treat people with care. Somebody may be in the, yeah, I'm Cancer. I wish this was me. Someone's in the market. They're going one way or another. I don't know how it's coming to you, or maybe me. You're going to get a new car and an automobile of some kind. I want a little truck. Little 4-wheel drive truck. That's what I want. Or the red Jeep. With Bay of Fundy Fortunes in calligraphy in gold painted on the door panels. Yeah, that's a dream. I'd take a horse and buggy right about now. Sure I would. The advice of this card for you, though, seriously, Cancer, it's time to get active and move forward with your plans. Watch your ego when needed. Enjoy this time of power and motivation. You are really gonna feel a charge under your butt. Wow, skyrocket. Keywords are journeys, determination, a lot of determination. That sounds like me. Willpower, progress, yeah. Friction, oh yeah. Guidance and protection. Can all use a little guidance. I ask for guidance every day, especially when I start becoming emotional about certain things. Somebody's, rubbed me the wrong way, they pissed me off, or there's a situation going down, I don't like what I'm saying. I say, please give me guidance to do this right and to handle it right and to deal with it right. All right, I don't know what the heck's going on here, Cancer, but I don't like this card. It is the Heartbreak card of Tarot. Three of Swords. This card overall represents a transient change. Hot cocoa today. I made it myself from scratch. There's nothing like it. I had to do that. I got to chill. It's a beautiful day here, and temperatures are way above zero. It's a nice day, and I've got to chill. This is going to be this card's bringing about a transient change. It's going to change some aspect of your life. For some, it'll be your whole life as you know it. It's going to change. It could be some big happening, some big event. You are going to process this, and you are going to heal from it. This could be anything from, this is like sudden loss for some people. I'm not going to say the word. I'm not going there. Whatever this is, it's not so much groundbreaking. Well, yeah, it's life-changing. I guess that's groundbreaking. Nothing's going to be the same. You won't recognize your life as it was. It's going to be all new. This card's related to breakups and affairs, disappointments. Positive side is now you're going to see the truth. All right? If you felt you were in the dark, if you were suspicious of somebody else, of their loyalty to you, this kind of a thing, you had your right to be suspicious. You're going to know where you stand. Also at this time, this card could signify that you're going through anxiety and a lot of fear, but the anxiety can really, really mess you up, can make you immobile. The anxiety is so overpowering, I can't move. I can't move. Like literally can't move. You're so blown back by the shock of whatever this is that you've had the wind knocked right out of your sails. We'll put it that way. But you are going to, the card clearly says you're going to heal and recover from this. You really will. And it may not take as long as you think it's going to take. For somebody, you may feel like this is the last day of the rest of my life. It's not. It's just the beginning. It's the first day of the rest of your life. Try to hold on to that as you ride the currents. We'll put it that way. The advice of this card, see the truth, feel the pain. This has happened for a reason. So you're lacking in some areas of wealth in your life. It's like the metaphoric bank account has been drained. For some, that could be literal, because of this transient change means it affects your finances as well. And normally that goes hand in hand. It goes without saying. That's common sense. Keywords are heartbreak, sorrow, betrayal, loss, affairs, breakup, and tears. I don't have to worry about any of that, do I? No. Okay, your hearth and your home, love, anything that's intimate that has to do with love. You've got judgment, and it's self-reflection. Self-reflection is good. Obsessing about it is not good. But for somebody here today, you're going to find yourself revisiting the past and taking stock before moving on. Especially after this, you got to move very, very carefully from here on out for a little while. You got to watch everything you do. You may feel that there's some unfinished business that you have to go back a little bit in time to take care of and tie up those loose ends. You could be revisiting somebody from the past as well to find answers. Whatever this is that you're going through, Cancer, for those that this is resonating with, you will be finding somebody to sit down and really vent with. Somebody that you know can always take the middle ground. So they don't judge you and they don't judge the other party. They have an objective point of view. They don't have anything at risk here. They're not the ones that are suffering with the broken heart, the shock to the spirit, and all that. They're very objective. That's that way you know any advice coming from this person can be taken very seriously, can be taken to the heart. They have no personal stake in this at all. Therefore, they're the best people to go and talk to. Like, don't pick, if someone's had an affair on you, don't pick one of their relatives or best friends to go talk to about this. You could do that to maybe find answers, but not to vent with, not to spill with, not to confide in. All right? But you may go seek somebody out for some answers, wondering, how long is this going on? Was it something that I did or didn't do? Why did they do this to me? You may search out somebody that may have those answers for you, but as far as the rest of it goes, they're not the person for you to really open up with so that your heart can begin to heal. They are on the other side, after all. There's us and there's them. Don't have to worry about none of that either. At this time, you could also be judging yourself for your past actions. What was it I did? What was it I said? What was it I didn't do? What was it I didn't say? I must have went wrong somewhere. And why didn't they talk to me about this? Why go out and mess around? Why would anybody do that? How can this happen to me? Suck it up, princess. No, you have my compassion. I'm being a smart ass. For anybody else going through this, no, I'm being sincere. It's nothing you did. We're all responsible at the end of the day for our own happiness. Are we not? We are. Other people can come in and kind of kick that stool of happiness up from under us, though. There's the problem. Not everybody's like you. Not everybody's like you. You have high integrity, high morals, high standards. You always believe in doing the right thing the right way, even when you don't want to. You'll follow through and do what is right. And you don't understand or comprehend people that are any different than that. People that will do things like have affairs rather than rather than see, those are selfish people. They want to have their cake and eat it too. They have security with you. They have a home base with you. Everything in their lives is familiar with you. But there's something going on with that person that you can't give them. So they're out in search of it. All right. And it has nothing, even though it brings huge chaos and upheaval to your life and your existence. The reason they did this has nothing to do with you. They made these choices. You didn't push anybody to do anything. That's what I'm hearing for you. So then you go back and you're going way, way back, so says tarot, into the past, and you're picking through it with a fine-tooth comb. Did I say the wrong thing? Did I do the wrong? Did I do the right thing? Cancer, when stuff starts to haunt you and you can't, your brain just won't let it go. Won't let it go. You got to take some action and take care of that before it drives you crazy. All right? Take the bull by the horns. Demand. If you need answers, you demand the answers. You go right straight to the source and you demand the answers that you're looking for. Also, with this card, there are spiritual connections that are linking you with those in the spirit world, the angels, and most importantly, to loved ones that have passed on. You're being linked through. Be still, be quiet, see what you hear, what you feel, and what you're being shown. The advice is now's the time to give maybe somebody from the past a second chance. For some of you, you could even be giving a situation a second chance as well. And you know what? That could apply to what you're going through right now. If you just found out that somebody's been unfaithful to you, you're thinking, you're mulling it over. Do I give them a second chance? Do I even give them the time of day? If you're if you're reassessing your past in other ways, don't. If you have a past memory of something and it makes you cringe, don't be so hard on yourself. All right, you did what you did at the time. You said what you said at the time. It was appropriate at the time. Would you do it again today? It depends, doesn't it, on the circumstances. But don't be too hard on yourself with any of this, especially with this affair business. As I said, that's not your fault. It really isn't. You were just a victim of circumstances, put it that way. Your keywords are contemplation and guilt, self-judgment, review, spirituality, and memories are what comes through on that. Your next card are your challenges. I keep hearing a motorbike or a four-wheeler, and it sounds like they're coming in my yard. Sorry. The Six of Cups in reflection. Okay. The past is going to be returning again. What's with you digging into the past anyway, Cancer? To have both these cards more or less going in the same direction, almost with identical meanings. But the past is returning and it's bringing something back to life. This could be an old friend or an old flame. Woohoo. Yes, a connection, reconnecting with somebody from your past. I'm hearing for somebody, this was as far as you're concerned, the one that got away. This was the perfect one for you. We're talking high passion, high excitement. This person made you feel alive. Every time you seen them, you could feel the blood rushing through your veins. The love of a lifetime. The love that was never realized completely. Was never the situation, the relationship never got to fulfill its potential for some reason or other back in the day. But now things have changed a lot with that other person. and with yourself as well, Cancer. Um, and it looks like there could be a second chance here. And that is very much relating to the other card about giving a second chance to somebody. And this is an old frame. Old frame. That's a way of putting flame and friend together, a frame. Um, you may find enjoyable moments and ways to slip back into the past and reliving old times, back to a time of where you felt like your world was a safe haven of your former years. You want to recapture that essence of the time with that person. You want to recap. You know what? You're not even going to have to try. If you're wondering about that person, if somebody's going through your mind right now and you think, I haven't seen them in forever, I haven't heard anything about them, and if you're wondering, is it still there if we ran into each other and we took one look at each other? Is it still there? Do we still have that attraction? The answer is yes, you will. What you do about that, it depends. Was this relationship a good thing for you? If it ended badly, you need to remember why it ended badly. Do you want to take a chance? Do you want to test the waters, feel it out? Go ahead and do that. Within yourself, don't make any commitments until you're darn sure. Okay. In some relationship, you are going to find a sense of peace and a sense of security and a sense of comfort. That's a beautiful thing. I just heard a sigh of relief, a life-filled sigh of relief, meaning some kind of a transition or coming to a certain area. It's like you're walking and you're traveling down this road and you've come to a poignant area that you have to stop, take in, and deal with. And you're looking at the bigger picture of your life and what it is, and suddenly you know you're going to be okay. You're going to be happy again. You're going to be fine. You're going to be okay. And it is a very large sigh of relief that, come what may, in the bigger picture, you're going to be just fine. Okay? So you take reassurance in that. There'd be a sense of peace, security, and comfort. The advice of the card: enjoy reconnecting with happier times from your past. You're going to have a blast. You're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to feel like you're walking on air. This is beautiful. Wish it was for me. You're going to feel, this whole experience is going to make you feel re-energized. How often does this happen when you feel, I can't wait to get up in the morning and start the day. I can't wait for tomorrow to get here. The excitement of it all. Some of you are going to be experiencing that. It's beautiful. You're going to feel inspiration for the future. Be very inspired about your future. How wonderful is that? To be inspired for your future. It's because your intuition is telling you there's something rosy in store. All right? Keywords of friendship and visitors, happiness. Commitment, childhood memories, protection, and play. There's going to be a play-like atmosphere in the air. Your last card and your message from spirit. I'm sorry, it's your message from spirit. Loyalty. Loyalty. So important to Cancer and the psyche of Cancer, the heart of Cancer, the vibrations of Cancer. Loyalty. Knowing people in your life that you can trust. You can't trust everybody. So they are what you would call the chosen few. When this knight shows up, he is very steady. He's very slow. And he's very, very methodical. He plans every move that he makes with care. He may not be charming, but he is loyal and he is trustworthy. You may recognize these traits in yourself because Cancer can be maybe not so charming. Cancer can be really moody. But one thing that they are, two things they are, is trustworthy and they're loyal. to those that they care about. If you know anybody that's like this, Cancer, they may come forward with an offer for you, all right? And here's the thing, you can take this offer quite seriously, take it to heart, because that's the way it's being presented to you. This person is sincere in their gesture, in their offer. Yes, you can take time to think about it, right? But this person never really left your side. This could be this person from the past, and they'll be telling you that they always carried you in their heart. They never forgot about you, which is going to move you very deeply. And they'll be saying things and dropping things that prove that, without question, that there's loyalty there. There's a bond and loyalty that no matter how many years separate you and the other person, or have separated you, that is always going to be there. It's part of your destiny, part of the makeup of your life. That some people come into our lives for a lifetime. This is one of these people, but the odd thing is, you haven't seen them in forever. We're talking 20, 25 years. And boom, there it is. It's back. The time is right now for you, Cancer, to make some serious decisions about your long-term future. This is your message from Spirit. You have to think about the future. Whether you want to or not, you're going to be doing that, the long term. That's going to weigh on your mind. I want the big picture. I want the long term. And you need to put that in its right perspective before you can make any real concrete changes to move forward. The advice is that hard graph may not be very exciting, but once you get to the end of whatever that is, you'll look back and say, I'm so glad that it took as long as it did. I'm glad that 25 years went by. It was meant to be that way. We're still the same at the very core of us. On the outside, there have been some changes, and you're accepting of the changes. Taking as long as it did, you'll be saying, I'm glad that that happened the way it did. There's going to be a reason for that you feel that way. I can't see what that is for you. This is a general reading after all. But you'll be saying, I'm glad we went through that. I'm glad there was a separation. And now we're both free to commit. That's what I'm hearing, where you couldn't have done that before. Keywords are order and planning, trust, work, property, and investment. Investment into your life, into your future. Remember, loyalty reigns and it rules. All right, now I didn't get my card out, but take me a moment here. I want to pull an angel card for you guys, for us, and see if the angels have any messages for us today. Okay. Could I have one card for this general monthly reading for the sign of Cancer, February 2018? Could we have one message for the sign of all the Cancers viewing this video, this reading? Going to cut. Slippery little suckers. Okay. Spirit is, as this deck stands, the top foremost card. The card that is meant for the general reading for the sign of Cancer, February 2018, is the top card, the angel message for any Cancer viewing this reading. I got a nice, yes sir, a nice big healthy swing. Wonderful. Oh boy, I can't wait to turn this over. Thank you so much. You may stop. What do we got? The Emperor, Archangel Michael. Organization and logic are being highlighted. Structure and discipline, and leadership. I just heard making the first move. You may have to make the first move, Cancer. Let's just pop right in here and get the rest of the meanings. I like to squeeze everything right out of them. I'm not going to leave you hanging with just 2 sentences here. It's important to cultivate logic, discipline, and order right now. This card signifies that although your dreams are valid and sound, they still need guidelines and organization so they can manifest properly. Create a detailed plan for how you'll proceed and maintain kind but authoritative control over how that plan is implemented. Feel empowered to take a leadership role in your career and any projects that you're working on. Structure and order are your friends as you move from the preparation stage into the execution of your plans. Believe in your ability to be a positive and diplomatic leader. Get organized so that you can be more effective. Additional meanings of this card: the desire to be a success, stability, making wise choices, security, government agencies, law enforcement, the respect of others, fatherhood. Archangel Michael is the angel of strength and protection who oversees everyone's life's purpose. Isn't that wonderful? It's comforting. Call upon Michael for courage and strength as you make important and necessary life changes. He can also help you focus on your logical mind and left brain talents upon your projects. So there we go, Cancer. That was a bit of a mixed bag of a reading. It's pretty powerful. Big changes and excitement because I got the sense of euphoria through it as well. I hope that applies to me. I could use some of that. Anyways, so I hope you liked the reading. And as I said in the beginning, if you want a private reading, just let me know. Also, please join us on Facebook as well under groups, Bay of Fundy Fortunes, a closed and private group. And it's all for like-minded people like you and like me. And it's just a great place to be. Anything that goes on in the group stays within the group. You're safe. So, also, thank you so much for all the likes and all the comments that I really do my best to get to. And share the heck out of the videos if you want. More than happy to see. It's the biggest compliment a reader can have, is to see that her readings are being shared, his or her. Anyways, for the rest of you, if you're looking for me, you'll find me right here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes, or walking on the beach down below, which I may do in a little while because it is a nice day. It's very warm out. And when I walk along the beach, I walk along the water's edge that hold the highest, mightiest tides on the whole planet, the beautiful and the bountiful, the Bay of Fundy. No matter where you find me along here, when you do, you're always going to catch me waiting on the next high tide. Peace in to all of you so that you can always have that love to share out. Be kind to each other and enjoy the month of February, and hope to see you back here real soon. Best wishes, everybody.